Hang on a minute. Just need to make sure it's actually going to the right channel. Cool, it is. Let's put this folder and check. Yeah, video's been announced. 9 subs again, you motherfucker. He's fucking alive. That's right, I am alive. Thanks, Smoothie. Let me actually select the game. That might help the fact that I'm trying to play it. What the hell that? Randomized mode. Your accounts will be randomized. Yes, let's do that. Also, no catchphrase I see, sir. 17's as old as will let me set it. I'm obviously older. Hang on, actually, I just realized that desktop audio is probably not working. You revel a smoothie, right? Absolutely. You were the first one to appear. That would also definitely be the case if we were doing this as a soul link as well, but we're not. Let me try and rebalance everything, because I know that the game is... Also, you're a little quiet? Yeah, I figured as much. I'm just trying to... There was a way to mess with that. Advanced audio properties. I want to increase the mic audio until it's reaching the, you know, can set to 20. Is that a lot better now? Yeah, I know. Let me know if I'm a bit too loud now, because I can easily turn that down. But yeah, because I've basically maxed it out now. It'd make it 1 or 2 lower, sure. Okay, it's not letting me adjust it the way I want. There we go. How's that now? It's like, this is now 18 decibels. I probably don't even need to make it that high, but this is what we're doing. Also, is that still displaying as encounters? I changed that. Fucking wankers. Yeah, it's nice, but yeah, what was Smoothie saying? Yeah, he was just mentioning how quiet the game was being, which... Also, the overlay, despite the fact that I literally changed the file, is not wanting to work with me, but... Let me see, that might be a thing in here. Edit. Format encounters. Change that to deaths. Because I have a very strong feeling that those are going to happen. Wait, did it swap which one was live? It did. Okay, I'm very... Cool, it's working as intended now. Anyway. Alright, time for the randomization. Now, the way I will be doing it is fuse everything will be off. Because go here, go here, go here. Don't want to randomize each time. Randomize everything except for shop items so that the game remains somewhat playable. Do custom set 500 because that's even more randomized than insane mode with their pre-built randomizer. And then my game's gonna have to like download a bunch of sprites. Cool, as long as the audio's working out fine, because I noticed when Savage was streaming that it was very quiet, so I was trying to make sure that I wasn't gonna have the same problem. I need to mess with that. I really need lighting in here. I'm trying to angle the camera down slightly as well, because all the heights and shit are weird now. Oh yes. Okay. Normal. Autosave can be on. Just because I don't know what any of those files are, I'll save over file H. Don't think I'm gonna need to sit through the dialogue here, except I also... Wait, no, it was there. There we go. We all kind of understand the premise of Fusion. Stream Elements bot running. Like, Stream Elements is on, I don't know how to use it. So you go with a rival smoothie, and then from there it's gonna be... I guess for now, because I'm just gonna go by viewer first, then when I'm out of viewers, go by nicknames. Like, go with viewers make the nicknames. I will name the next one Savage. We have Pip-Pop, Krabby, and Eevee of the Shushbot. Alright, so with the options in mind, left, middle, or right. I'm leaving the decision up to you guys, and I'm probably going to regret it. If I'm not getting any answers soon, I will just have to pick myself. Come on. Unless my chat is just that delayed. Also, there's probably a better spot. I can put that death counter. Might just chuck it under my name while I'm waiting for a response. What starters? I just... Pimplop on the left. Krabby in the middle. Eevee on the right. That's the starters. Charmander? There's no Charmander. I randomized it. Eevee? I should have expected as much. New smoothie. Okay, yep, well, it's at least agreed that it's Eevee. And that one's Savage. You just go here and go, I saw you typing before I got to the freaking starter. Don't worry, deaths with the rival fight don't count. Because I have a feeling we might, end up with it. Also, stream chat does not seem to have a delay. Really? I highly doubt that. Like, also, what the hell? They put a jumpsuit on Piplup and gave it claws and called it a fusion. I suppose it doesn't actually. I might be able to win this. It just depends on how many times I can tank the same thing. Sand attack once more. Now it's gonna keep missing. I can just tackle it to death. Delay. No, it does, and a big one at that. Delay is in. thought it would have a delay. What the fuck? I accuracy drop you 4 times and you still managed to kill me? Oh wait, it could also be that I'm not seeing some messages right away. But I doubt it's like that big. It has a 5 to 7 second delay, which is why usually I have my phone running in the background when I stream, so I see chat quicker. Yeah, which, like, I mean, what I could do, although, admittedly, my mic is probably peaking out right now, I can go to my live, my mic is probably muted immediately, and then from there, once chat actually loads, I can just look at the chat from there. Unless chat just doesn't want to load. And just make sure... live chat not... Thanks, JJ. That was the problem again. Was that I was looking at top, not live. Which is probably why the delay was so huge. Yeah, I do like the... Yeah, I do like that mic. It definitely works nicer for you. Not sure why I had issues when I used it. It's because I actually messed with my settings to make it a lot louder. Like, that was the first couple minutes of the stream. Oh, good point. Smoothie, that explains it as well. Yeah, like, I'm assuming now that now I'm actually responding a bit faster to chat messages, and I have so much trauma related to this stupid bird. And it's one of my likely early route encounters now. Also, can you guys hear the game through the mic as well? That might be a problem. Pro tip, you should probably do that in the future. I do agree. Also, what the hell is this route? I have Moltres and Groudon? It's not heaps faster, but it is a little, and that makes all the difference. That's true. I don't even know why I pulled it up. Just died of this thing. So right now there's nothing that I can potentially knock out in the early route, not echoing. Okay, good. As long as everything's working to a normal extent, we're fine. Okay, now the fun part begins. Where I now have to figure out how on earth to train up my Pokemon. Oh shoot, I completely forgot about needing to enter debugging mode for rare candies. Oh, bugging me sideways. You know, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure this run won't last very long anyway. Give me a number from 1 to 12? 7. Is that how many characters are inside the Spire too? Unless you're doing something random. Oh no, you're randomizing your BG3 playthrough. I love how also Savage and I gave the exact same number. Yep, doing a darker Dragonborn Paladin. Yep. Alright, let's get this item. Now, there is something else I want to test. I thought so. Okay, so debug mode, which is the way that you get rare candies in this game, it also like gives you access to all the like abilities you need, like Flash, Flop, Surf, etc. This is all pre-ball at the moment, because I actually need some levels before I can attempt to kill anything. Let alone, try and catch one of these 2 goddamn legendaries. Okay, level 3 Groudon, that might be slightly more killable. Let's go with that ancient power. 1 to 5 now, 2. I need this thing to have no accuracy before I can even attempt to kill it. Oh. Completely forgot. Is tail whip defense or attack lowering? Defense. Drop it by 2 stages and start using attack. I know it was only level 3, but I'm still surprised that the Groudon gave that little XP. Oath of Devotion, and I can't beat it. Oathbreaker, interesting for a dirge. You might have some trouble there, my friend, because I think your oath will break more often than you realize. Okay, wait a minute. Snow Run in the early routes. That's okay. I can actually, you know, catch a Snow Run. I will not. I do not think I'm catching a Groudon, to be brutally honest with you. Out, my bitch. Break oath, I have to fix it and can't actually become an oathbreaker. That's how I'll go about it. Do you remember how stupid it is to recover your oath? You can't use Wither to do it, so your only way is to actually pay the Oathbreaker Knight. Which is 1,000 gold. So I don't know how you're going to do that, homie. Okay, as long as he doesn't freeze me again. 1 to 2,000? I'm sure it's just 1,000. Which, again, means, like, if you break your oath early on, which is stupidly easy to do, you may have a problem there. Yo! She's in her room. Oh. Yeah, no worries. This. Okay. That was right before Pallet Town. Oh. We'll just get the outfit stuff out the way because we're in here, I guess. Knowing that I completely screwed up on the debug stuff, I probably won't be streaming very long because I need to double check how to do that, but we'll do what we can in the meantime. Fail some encounters, you know. Concept, like I said, as long as I actually get that snow run, it's doable. amount of time. Damn it. No. This is gonna suck. There's a good chance I just wipe right now. The fact that this crowd keeps tragically landing hits is not helpful. Nah, I'm scared. That's the run. Don't save. There's no point in saving that. Okay, I might. I think best thing for me to do right now is BRB real quick, fix the issue I just mentioned, and then come back and start another one. How's the run going so far? We just died because Groudon is dumb. Anyway, I'm gonna... Yeah, I will, BRB real quick. I'm just gonna try and fix what I mentioned before. Okay, we're back. After some temporary delays, where I've now fixed eat. Randomized. No, we don't want to use it. Can you tell I've done this a lot? Okay. Go back, thank you both. Let's try this again, shall we? Also, that death counter should not have gone up. I don't know why it has. I wish there was a way to randomize secondary shop while keeping the main shop normal. I know. I actually thought about that. And I wish I could do the same thing. Now. My back. Okay. The thing that's going to be weird with the debug mode is, like, it will seem like I'm cheating, right? I'm getting a bunch of red candies, but that's why I'm just getting the level cap. It's a thing that a lot of, like, streamers and that do in order to avoid having to do the manual grind on camera, wasting a bunch of time when, you know, a lot of the time they're doing damage caps anyway. The Universal Pokemon Randomizer for normal ROMs has that feature. Yeah, I know, it's... Well, actually I didn't know that about that, but still. It's just one of those little features that would be nice. That we just don't have, unfortunately. Now, I have no idea how long Infinite Fusion is nowadays, but I don't know how many different game story it has. Since I know it has Gen 1, and I think I know it has Gen 2 as well. Doggo with me still? Yeah, Doggo's back there. Click sometimes. You right. I was just thinking it was taking forever for, like, no reason. With the passing folder screen. Yeah. Wait, what the hell does that even mean? Oh, you just meant for the thing. The sprite stuff. I will say one thing, because obviously this is Infinite Fusion, is that I'm not making myself fuse everything, but I am making myself fuse somewhat. Yeah, that's what I figured. Save on, file H. Yes, I'd like to override the previous save. Just skip the cutscene, because trust me, we're probably going to see it a few more times. Gengar randomly appearing at the bottom there for no reason. Alright. Giratina. Jolting. And Smoochum. I'm sorry. I need to just get this out the way now. We're picking the devil himself. Now, what do we nick? Geary? Yeah, I figured it was gonna be Geary. Or is that what you want to nickname him? Kurogiri? Sure. Is this where you're gonna give me a bunch of MHA themed names? Watch me still somehow lose the rival fight. It happens to me every time in a competition. Go. That thing should not exist. Okay, we need to burn it with fire. Dude. He's just bored. Don't mention. Dear Arceus, no. I'm glad you agree with me. Alright, I suppose now we just kind of end up finding out what's on our route. Hey, look, if your Pokemon's selling fossils that I can get revived later, I'm not going to complain. Snorlax is alright? I will say that health stats are but at the same time. Wait, this thing's like holding leftovers or something, isn't it? Goddamn. At least it can't. Yep, it's legitimately holding leftovers. I am genuinely surprised at that. Yeah, Kurogiri got 2 levels up level ups from that. Shoal bell? That's not a shell bell. No, that's a shoal shell, sorry. I can't fucking English today. You know what's worse is that I have a feeling that, you know, the rivals start, like the rival starters, Smoochum and Joltik. I have a strong feeling that that fusion is not going to look any better in future. As a matter of fact, I feel like it's going to become more of an abomination. Curious to see what you think. Can I even hit this thing? Okay, I can. Just for future reference. Okay, so one of my rules of thumb. I want to look, but I'm gonna wait until it shows up where you fail. What do you mean you want to look? Oh. At the fusion I mentioned. That makes more sense. Let's just get the normal stuff on. Now no one's going to complain that I didn't put on regular clothing. The evolution of Satan spawn, yep, that thing is sure going to be something that we're going to have to see in future. Now I have my Pokeballs, which means I can go for a catch now. What am I going to end up with? Because I have 2 fully evolved ones on the route, of course it's Snorlax. Catch this thing a little harder. Oh, you know, also go face the stall. stall out its like bloody self-heal until I can Dragon Breath it again to drop into the red. Give it one more skip. And I think it's... yeah. It's probably cutting it a little close, but that's fine. There's a good chance that I just don't catch this thing. Such a good catch with such a bad encounter. You are 100% correct on that. I think Snorlax is going to be a wipe. Wash, not a wipe. I can fail the encounter, but yeah, unfortunate. Oh, Snorlax is not joining the team. Which is annoying that we lose Route 1, but I don't... honestly, nothing. Also, Ghost type this early. Pretty handy. I actually wish we had gotten the Togekiss and been able to catch it. Think of it as the cost of a legendary. Yeah, I can accept that. I mean, to truth be told, I can probably accept the fact that also the rest of these routes are probably gonna get screwed over for me by that exact thing. Okay, nickname for the gears, my guy. I'm waiting. You're the only one who seems to be in chat. You get to do all the nicknaming. Kudo or Gear Shift? I'll go Gear Shift. Not Shaft. Shift. Gear Shift. I know that's meant to be one word, but I don't care. Good, I need 10. Get the Premium Ball for free, and then we can check some other routes, I reckon. Kudo is the second username. 1 second. Fixed it. Alright, let's... okay, so we're up in Route 2 now. Gonna get my encounter for here. That is Togekiss. Do I think staying in with Kurogiri is a good idea? Probably not. Thinking I might have a better chance. Kudo. Took a minute to load. Okay, never mind. Kurogiri, save Kudo. That was way too close. Okay, I was worried about that dealing with too much damage. That was close? Yep, I agree. And we bald Togekiss? You know what? Kinda like that sprite better. Togekiss name. I kinda have a feeling what it might be, but want you to say the name. Anyway. Sounds good. So we have probably a good idea to heal up. Now my rule of thumb for fusions is going to be I need to at least have one equal to the gym number I'm up to. So for example, I'm up to Brock, which is gym 1, so I need to at least have one fusion on the team before I face him. Also, apparently claw fossils are literally my common encounter, so I'm only going to keep one of them as a, you know, technically gift Pokemon. Also, I'm not going down there yet, because there is a good chance that trainer has something with Dragon Rage, and I just die. So I need to go Pokemon... None. Actually, if I'm worried about Dragon Rage... Does Dragon Rage get around the fact that fairies are immune to Dragon-type moves? Or does it not? Speaking of Dragon-types... The fight can be honestly just as annoying. Nope, fairy is still immune? Cool. Then I'll train up Nana Shimura just in case. By train up, I mean she's already nearly there. That's good enough. We'll use that. Because I know that the root trainer's mon there is only about level 7. So. That way, if it does seem like something that has Dragon Rage, I'm completely immune. And if not, we're all good. Okay, random boy back here. And then I can get my Route 22 encounter. Which would be anything to check. Trubbish Butterfree, it just looks like you squished the Butterfree. And it tried to sew it back together. Slash. Well, good to know my training was kind of unnecessary, but that's fine. Right, he doesn't have any of his base moves because he's a gift Pokemon. Yeah, this game can be so random that even me and Will started going with 50 of base stat total? Really? So you guys just stopped randomizing so massively because you just got sick of the problems that it could cause. Swear to God, that made it in full heals and it didn't bother. So this Mega Drain is just going to be annoying. It's not effective anyway. Okay, let's just start trying to catch this thing. Getting to though, that was also a Soul Link. True. I can imagine how bad it probably is as a Soul Link. I think you can definitely go for like a lower randomizing range, just because it can be that volatile. You could have also used some other like weak rules, such as Dragon Rage clause, where in the early game, until you've beaten the second gym, Dragon Rage doesn't kill. Like, we don't count Dragon Rage kills because they just are such a game enders so early on. But that's entirely up to personal preference. That's pretty much Kudo up. Alright, what are we naming Blossom? Lower game volume just a tad? Okay. That a bit better? Oh no, that's not the name. That's a bar. What the hell? Okay, I see why you mentioned it now, because like the game just randomly jumped up in volume when I swapped back to it. By the way, Ibarra was 100% the guess I had. I just was like, eh. Could go for a grass steel type. Granted, I'm quad weak to fire if I do that. But, that said, I do need one of my fusions out the way. And this seems like the easiest useful combination I can get. We're taking Steel Grass because it actually has a custom sprite. Honestly, it's okay. Chlorophyll, Sweet and Sunshine. No, we take Chlorophyll. I think we even... Oh, do I take the Quiet Nature, which slows me down? Or do I take the Defensive Nature? Yeah, I think I have to take Defensive Nature. I don't really want to speed drop at a Pokemon that's probably already going to be slow. Oh. Take Water Gun actually, because whilst it will get weaker in the sun, it is a useful bit of coverage. I think we keep Ibarra for this one. Yeah, I didn't even see your message, but I did keep Ibarra. Now, we have... I'm going to switch Kurogiri back to the front, because we have Rival Fight next. After this kid. Oh, that is... Ominous one? Yeah, it was super effective, so it was pot psychic. I was just worried about the potential me getting it wrong. Get this thing off my goddamn screen. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that thing. I didn't even realize that Ominous Wind is actually a buffing move. I've had it like once or twice before, but I've never actually spammed it long enough to realize that. Kabu Top Sharpedo. Yeah, I think Kurogiri just sweeps here. To be brutally honest. Smooth hit. Right, the abomination. Get off my screen, please. Fuck, why do you have to take two? Cool. Go. Got the free splicer from the rival. So now I can go Hidden Grove as well as Viridian Forest. Just probably need to pick up some more Pokeballs. Just to be sure, you know? Never mind. It's probably fine, right? Yes, Zeus. So, the Bara in the front is probably the better idea. You've got 6 claw fossils. Also, these eggs, I'm specifically not picking up because I know they don't randomize. So I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not taking the egg. I'm simply going to have a grass encounter from here instead. 4 choice bands. The items in here were certainly weird. And it's another Snorlax. Why am I missing so often? Yeah, at least Mega Crit has stab. One more Mega Crit. Fine, yeah. Alright, now we play the waiting game. That makes the Pokeball Sparkle when sent out. Whatever. Pokeballs it is. We'll use the Glitter Ball if we have to. Don't you dare go out the red yet, Snorlax. I reckon I'm actually able to hit the water gun. Just to keep it out of the... Also. Yeah, unless needed, save the glitter ball for something either special or easy. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be for something. Like, I think it's gonna end up just being used here, to be honest, and still failing, but... Okay, almost let it go the ball. Again, the triple shake. With 2 Pokeballs left, I don't see this happening. broke out immediately. Yeah, no. We'll throw the glitter ball for shits and giggles, but it's not gonna catch. Yeah. Okay, another fail. Another fail thanks to Snorlax. Get enough money for the Pokeballs, so with how many Jaw fossils I picked up, I should be able to make some money. Yes, I would like 24,000 Pokedollars. Jesus fucking Christ. So one of the bands as well, I guess? Keep the rest for another time. I could, but unfortunately they don't stack up the amount of Premier Balls, so... I think I only need like... 20 on to do for now. Do some pile of DNA splicers, and I'll save the rest of the money for other important items that I can't get yet. What have I got in the front? Still a Bara, that's handy. Might quickly just use the debug mode. Add items. That noise is gonna bother me until I get down to the rare candies. There we go. That's just for when we get to Brock, essentially. Oh, actually. I need to find a level cap. There we go. We now have level cap on. Game goes the encounter. But then it is resistant thanks to poison. Although once again, a fully evolved Pokemon, which is going to make catching it actually kind of difficult. Being asleep is fine. As long as Gengar remains paralyzed, we should be okay. Unironically, Snorlax would have been huge for trying to catch this thing. There we go. Port Gengar thanks to Ibarra. Alright. What do we name the Gengar? I once again have an idea, but I'd rather you give us a name. Actually, there's probably a couple options you could end up picking. It just depends on how much you're willing to research or remember the names of certain characters. Muriel? Okay. Not what I was expecting. I was fully expecting the spooky chick from Class B. Heal. Zeus, are you gonna keep complaining because I will just kick you out? No. Sit down by the door and happy? Cool. My other was, Yanagi? Ah, well. I don't know who Yanagi is. Okay. Necrosloth? Necrozma. Slapoth is what I'm assuming. There's no fire movement, probably okay. Yeah. And for some unknown reason, the AI kept true. I think growing up this thing would be scary, but right now it's honestly fine. Slurgregus. Why not? Sending Kurogiri. It's just chocolate and I love it. Oh, Slurpuff Papagrigus. That makes more sense to me now. I had no idea what the first part was. Why Wax? Why not Snorlax? I think it's just Dragon Breath. Right? So I'm pretty sure this thing will be immune to Ghost due to normal type. In fact, Yanagi was the first choice, but I remembered Gengar was known for passing through things. So went for that. No, fair enough. Also because Gengar is always continuously smiling. Kind of like Muriel. Like, I was surprised by the pick, but it made sense once I thought about it. Duh. I beg your finest fucking pardon, sir. I wasn't expecting the Edgelord of all Edgelords to show up. Can I get paralyzed in the room? Just wanted to add insult to injury with Woodigan. Yes, we can learn Thunder Shock. What do you have a Woodigan, to be honest? Fendalash. should have realized what that is. Jesus Christ. I completely forgot. I completely spaced on fire typing. I should have swapped out immediately. Funny, both thought about the more niche choice in Yanagi, Spooky Bitch. Okay. I didn't realize that was her name. You got that way better than I did. A maniac will buy it for a high price. Knowing I have to find a maniac to sell it to. Swelling, we don't care. Ah. I am very tired. Honestly, I normally wouldn't care, but you're weak to me and need help. Cool, and we're out. Comes with the territory of reading fanfic, and she's usually the most she's either top 5 in 1B picks. Now that's fair enough. I figured the top 3 are probably Kendo, Monoma, and Tezutetsu in 1B, just because of how much they're actually shown in the show. Well, with that done, I think we're at that point now where it's time to catch the rest of the party up and go fight Brock. Didn't mean to do that. Only problem with the level fully evolved Pokemon is that they're not going to learn a lot of moves. Okay, I'm back just playing Spider-Man lol. All good, babe. Just about to take on Gym 1. Saved myself a lot of grinding with that, thank fuck. Is that like just a custom sprite for Sand Slash? Or is that like a... Nah, it's definitely just a custom sprite. I know I don't need to take the risk of fighting all the trainers around Brock, but I'm doing it because I need the... I want the, money. See, that was a Pokemon I like the concept of, like the Sudowoodo for more than just a regular-ass tree. Although I guess in that case it was just for the antlers of a, of another Pokemon, but still. Normal type. Here's the thing. If there's one thing I've learned from playing this game a little bit before, is that he'll say normal type and then he won't have normal type, so I'm gonna bring Ibarra and Kurogiri. Just see how this goes. I mean, look, if I wipe, it's annoying, but... Wait a minute, he actually has a freaking normal type? Something ain't right here. Solomon? Luminous Wind should just kill? Yeah, I think so. Kurogiri for the carry. Kurogiri is putting in a little too much work. Alrighty. So with that sorted, that was Gym 1. That we have done, honestly, on very good pace. I think all my attempts in America kind of paid off. Scientist lady dragging me off, talking about hidden abilities. And let's get a route through encounter while we're here. Are you shitting me, game? Has lightning rod. How do I chip this thing's health? Cool, that actually chips away slightly. Thunder Wave is kind of annoying. Especially since I can't even put a status on Zapdos being electric type. It doesn't get paralyzed. This may end up being another fail with all 18 of my freaking Pokeballs. I think once a bar gets into yellow, I'm gonna have to swap out. Okay, yeah. Kurogiri it is. Honestly, I'd be stupidly lucky to get this thing in a Pokeball anyway, so I'm not too stressed about the fact that I probably don't catch it. A lie, that 3 shake had me thinking that I was the dog for some reason. Okay. Get in the ball, Zapdos. What did I say, man? Get in the goddamn ball. Get in the ball. Come on, man. A couple more attempts. He's not even playing around like he's gonna get in the ball. Last one. For all the Hail Marys. No. I think he pretended like he was gonna get in the ball once before he decided, nah, I'm good. Alright, time to go heal up, and then we're gonna have to just actually deal with some trainers and probably buy some more Pokeballs, since we do have the cave coming up. Finally, something else. And pick up 2 escape ropes as a cautionary measure. There we go. Now then. Forgot about that kid. Just trying to get around, man. I don't need to fight you. Leave me be. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's part Togepi. Didn't even cross my mind. Go down that way, avoid her. Either way, if I'm going up that way, I'll have to battle both of them, so. That face is kind of off-putting. That's a youngster defeated. I'm not even gonna try and worry about that item, but oh, I probably should though. It's kind of annoying. Gregura, you now have coverage for this specific Pokemon. And I guess technically other flying types and whatnot, but still, it was mostly because of the problems that fairy is going to cause me. Okay. Brock's doing this thing, yada yada yada. Heal up. Let's go get the gift Pokemon that's here. By number of the top 5 of 1B characters by fanfic count as Monoma, Tezutetsu, Kendo, Setsuna, and Ibarra. Okay. I got a Monferno from this trade. What are we calling the Monferno? Zeus, get out of there, would you? fire. Fire-based attacker, like. Yes, Zeus. Endeavor? Yeah, I should have guessed. By the way, you spelled it wrong. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, before we go to the cave, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay. Let's do this thing! Me forgetting which buttons do what in this game. You know, just because I want to get through the cutscene before my encounter. Actually, no, because then it'll take a while before I get an encounter at all, and it'll be annoying, so let's just do it now. Goddamn Genesect. It's like, normally people would be excited to see something like this. I am not. Because I've lost too many encounters to shit like this already. Too bad, not 6. Hey, 7. I hate that so much, babe. What the fuck? It isn't 6, 7. You're right, it's just 7 watches because it's a flat freaking number. Oh, was that a crit? That was a lot of damage. Glad it was paralyzed there. An actual few views too, but yeah, shut up, Savage. Agreed. Enough of that goddamn joke from the kids. How the hell did I catch a Genesect? Freaking excuse me, son. Time to do the thing? I don't remember being a thing. Fair point. Genesect performing tricks over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that you're doing that. Alright, nickname for Genesect, I guess. From either of you, it doesn't matter who. Or anyone else watching. No one else is chatting, but... Kamakiri? Not gonna lie, that is not a name I recognize, tell me. Love you like Kanye loves Kanye. Love you too, Han. I forgot to activate repel. But this song is bopping. Get me the fuck out of here. Insect dude that makes swords from 1B. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. I need to use one of these bad boys. I wish repels worked on trainers because I know I'm gonna have to deal with them. Before I decide to go deeper, like Brock is telling me to, which is a little odd, but I'm gonna pretend like I didn't recognize that. Also, nah, I'll do the fusion later. If I go somewhere, Genesect is a bug steel type. I don't know how much room I'm gonna have for him on the team while we have a Bara. Although granted, if I fuse him with something, and then it'll probably be a different story. Also, before I go any further, I probably need to teach something Rock Smash. You know what? Actually no, we teach it to Endeavor. Because now Endeavor actually has a fighting move. And a heart scale. Also, you got an XX defense. The normal item is an X defense. The question is, what about XXX defense? And is that just a combo? God damn it, Smoothie. I'm pretty sure they boost the stat equals the number of X's in their name. Don't quote me on that, I don't know. Vigo. Vigoroth trackage. Ground normal? Golet Lavesta. Certainly an interesting one. It looks nice. Courier for the sweep. Raugu, because it's dragon type, dies immediately. And these guys give like no cash money. I need to find like some rich people to beat up or something. Okay, I don't think a bug catcher is going to fit the description of rich person I can beat up, but here we are. Taco. I'm beginning to wish I had a fire type. Well, I do have a fire type. I meant one that actually is a fire type. And this is why I bought antidotes ahead of time. Just because I was not paying attention to what Pokemon my opponent's sending out is. Mario. Marowiyard. Bara, I guess. Yeah, hun. You alright? It's a lot of heavy breathing you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not that, babe. You're being... It's just that, it's that time. That's what I'm saying. Did you...
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. 6 seconds. Bye.
Swear to God. Oh. Completely forgot. Because normally I'm not actually this prepared. Antidote. Once again, I'm just ignoring some items because I just don't care enough to go looking. Oh, god damn it. Sudowoodo. No, Wabudo. Win kill? God damn it, game. Oh, wait a minute. Does this thing know Destiny Bond? Oh, please God, don't know Destiny Bond. Okay. Okay. We are going to finish it off with Endeavor in the unlikely event it has Destiny Bond. It does have Mirror Coat, so that's already not a good sign. Okay, hit me back twice as hard. Wait. It worked out fine. Luckily. Licky Blim. Part normal type. Okay, it might end up being smart if I switch out Kurogiri because he's a little bit low on health. By the way, I already know that wasn't the exit back there. Ratley. fighting normal Husker. Also, this thing is an abomination that needs to die, so bear with me whilst I do exactly that. God damn it. What? How did Extreme Speed miss there? Natalie? Why is there something else in it? Jeez, I want to say Psychic Rock. Which means I guess Mirio's helpful? Speaking of which, I now know what we're fusing. Yep, I did have the right idea. How are you counting fusion encounters? Re-encounter or can't be unfused? I thought about this because my team, like, per gym requires having a fusion. I can catch fusion mons, they just can't be unfused, so they still end up being one encounter. It just means it's one encounter that is now not fusible with anything else. And you know, similar to how, like, because that way if I get like a fusion encounter as my first encounter, it's not completely annoying. No deaths, very good. Yeah, just wait till we start hitting around the mid-game. That's when I'll lose my entire party. The boys keep talking about KFC and I'm hungry again. I understand what you mean, but we're not doing that, babe. We're not ordering KFC. I love how they keep trying to fuse trash Pokemon. Turns out they need legendaries to do it. Nah, it's Zamaluk, Kuno, or Victory. Yeah, fair. Mini or Politoed. This thing's like quad weak to grass, right? Actually, now I'm questioning quad weak, but it's certainly weak to it. What does Gear Grind do again? Is it just a steel type attacking move? It sure is. I think we take it over Thunder Shock because I think at the end of the day, having Sunny, that's not good to be honest. I think I just accept when there's natural sunlight, I'll be faster, and when there isn't, I'm good. And now they all run away. Helix fossil, right? It's totally the Helix fossil. Alright, Helix fossil. Yeah, Helix fossil it is. I got soft sand out of that. No, I do not. Apparently I do need a repel for the last 2 steps in a cave. And that, hang on, that's a normal encounter here. Also, I'm just noticing that, like, that's not really better. I think the size I had it at is... Wait a minute. You don't really need to see... Nah. I do like it in the top corner more. I want chocolate. Bit late for that, hun. I don't appreciate having to fight your urges for you. Mucking kind of right after the triple fusion fail, and it was like, ah, so they melted. That is actually pretty funny. I love that as a canon event. Alright, let me go... I have a bar at the front, yes. Let me go get my Route 4 encounter, and then I'm going to level up my Mons and do the rival fight right before Nugget Bridge, then deal with Misty. Mother... And I forgot to buy extra Pokeballs. This is gonna suck, isn't it? Yeah, I thought so. Really wishing I had a status effect other than Paralyze right about now. How many balls do I have left? I have 30 Pokeballs. I don't know why this thing is just spamming Thunder Wave at me, but it's giving me a decent chance to try and catch it. A bar can probably tank like another hit if even within crit. Yeah. Screw it. One more with the bar out front, and then I'm gonna have to swap. Yeah. Okay. Kurogiri. Enough pressure means it's going to take him more moves to do anything. I think an upside, your biggest issue with Legends is, can I catch it? Not. No. Oh shit, my Pokemon are going to die. True, I'm not having to worry about things dying right now, but it's just one of those things that's kind of annoying, because like, also it means that my team's becoming very overpowered very quickly, which means I'll get arrogant. And when you get arrogant, you tend to make stupid decisions that cost you runs. I'm totally not speaking from experience here, where I've had runs like this. I genuinely think it's better if you get, like, okay Mons, as long as your opponents aren't having nothing but fucking legendaries. And I think that is overall better than dealing with constant legendaries in your routes, because of that arrogance problem I mentioned. Well, you got legendary, goddamn. Yeah, it's freaking... I'm getting too many is the problem. Like, just Kurogiri would have been sweet. It would have meant that I have an ace in the hole, but I don't have to rely on it. It also means that if one of the legendaries ever die, then the whole team kind of just falls apart. Not that it matters. I'm not going to catch the Zapdos because the game hates me. Well, I say hates me. Well, yeah, no, it hates me because the amount of encounters I've already lost to Legendary / Snorlax, apparently. At the moment, I'm just spamming through, trying to get this thing to stay in a Pokeball. On game. Man, quick ball for the early start would have been fantastic if it worked. Two more Pokeballs, then I'm down to the Love Ball, which I will just yeet for the sake of it. And then it's just time to get rid of the Zapdos. Yep. Alright, Route 4 encounter failed. Yeah, that's right, that's actually what I wanted to do. I want to go back. DNA Splicer. They both have custom sprites, but I'm definitely taking the better typing here. The Pokemon are being fused. A little disturbing, but we're okay with this. Okay. There's defenses. I think we just go levitate for the ability. Yes, neutral nature's fine. Kinda want to take Kamakiri as the nickname, so I'm just gonna go with that. I've had another status move this whole fucking time. I think we keep Kamakiri. I'm glad we were on the same page with that, not gonna lie. Let me go. Where Candy? Take Shadow Sneak with a scary face. I don't really think Giratina is a physical attacker, but I don't like all those mystery moves. I much prefer when I simply know what my move is going to do. Flame Charge! I've already got a fire type for that. Don't need Confuse Ray. Magnet I'll take it over the weaker Steel type move. And we get Sucker Punch. first. I think we take it over Fury Cutter, to be honest. Just because it is quite useful. Take Fury Swipes over Splash any day. Take Flame Wheel over Taunt. Now we have Nana to level up. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Okay. Don't know if I have already, but I am going to heal up now. Why did I think I actually had Pokemon in my box? I know I don't. So nothing's died. And I've had a bunch of failed encounters. Speaking of encounters... put Kurogiri in the front, because I know we're about to fight a rival. So I want to do this fight, then defeat Misty, then go through Nugget Bridge. I reckon that's honestly the play. Hello. Say no ground. I'm lucky. I actually guessed that correctly. Poisoned itself. Oh, ancient power it is then. Oh, you bitch. Okay, Kurogiri is now asleep. Poison's probably just gonna kill his Pokemon for me. Spearow Wailord? That's gonna be normal water type. I think a bar is a good swap. Yep, I was correct, and dear lord does that thing look fucked up. I do not want this thing pursuing me ever. The fuck is wrong with you, game? Get it off my screen. Yep, Smoothula. It still looks a little disturbing. Kamakiri. Let's see what Kamakiri can actually do. I guess. Oh yeah, that was worth it. And the rivals left for Vermilion City. Now that I've healed up, just kind of sweep through Misty's gym. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Misty only lets me bring in 2 Pokemon as well, so I really don't know what I'm dealing with. Also, Growlithe. Fire water, right? Probably fine, just try. Yeah, I don't think Kurogiri is gonna have any trouble here whatsoever. Also, that thing trying to give you a scary face. No, Groudon. You're right. I could have gone into Ibarra. You know what? Let's just bring the legendary rain down upon her. I'm bringing Kurugiri and Kamakiri. Huh. Deltops? Hope it's part ghost type? It's super potion. Yep, so far because of the legendaries, we're getting some pretty clean sweeps. Kind of find it funny that Brock gave me Water Pulse and Misty talks about Water Pulse. Alright, I have... I think 2 more encounters now, because I can go up the top past Nugget Bridge. Then I can go down to Route 5 and Route 6. I have like 4 encounters I can get. And along the way, there will probably be the fusion. Honestly, dude, do you think you stand a chance against this? I didn't think so. Dragon Breath? Yeah. Lycanvire. I hate that. That thing looks gross. Get it off my screen. Why is its feet so big? I don't know. The fuck? That's just a Inosuke. This thing is just straight up a Inosuke from Demon Slayer. And I kind of vibe with it. Still have to kill it. But it was just straight up a Inosuke. Dia? Oh. Goodbye? Huh. It's God. Guess I gotta kill... Forgot about the normal typing. Lol. Of course, Arceus knows a move called Punishment. Wigglyark. Normal Dark? Dragon Breath. Yep. Sheldon. Okay, that actually looks way better than regular Dugong in my opinion, except for the weird thing with the tongue, but it's fine. Speaking of which, the regular one's like an ice type. Okay, screw it, Ibarra. Broadest defense, not that I think that represents a Mega Drain. unfortunate. Poison point doesn't matter because I am literally a steel type. Nerd. Tysaur? Tyrogue Bulbasaur. That's a fighting poison. Leadsaur. Okay, Letty and Venusaur by the look of it. Palm Bug. I think they should do something. Okay, Kurogiri, you can sit the fuck down for a minute. You've done enough. You've almost single-handedly swept Nugget Bridge. Fearow Smeagol is not okay. Like, what the fuck is this? Okay, so I Hypnosis and there's a problem, but you Hypnosis and it's perfectly fine. Join the evil team, no. Apparently I'm not allowed to refuse. Fractal. Just bug ground, I think. Yeah, that would be. Aggo. Oh, wait a goddamn minute. Just fall asleep, damn it. There we go. Simply rock flying. I'm sure Magnet Bomb does nothing. You just woke up in one turn, you little rat. Okay. Oh, why did I? That's not very effective. It must be part steel instead. I must have gotten my type wrong. Means that if I send in Endeavor... Endeavor did make him piss in his dreams. I'm trying, dude, but he doesn't want to stay asleep. So I just have to kill him. Okay. Switch you for you, because we have encounter. It's a Slugma. There's gonna be so many D's nuts jokes. Just start sending them through now. Completely forgot this thing has that fucking move. I don't think I have anyone else that can hit this thing with a static status that isn't weak to fire. At least I didn't. I'm too fucking strong. God damn it! There goes an encounter. Well, at least I'm not gonna have to deal with Slugma jokes the whole stream. Oh, nice! I took first place here. You've been chatting more. I don't know I don't understand how, that, like, top fan system works. I really don't. And quite frankly, I don't care enough to find out. It's just another little thing that doesn't mean a whole lot. Because I already know who the people who show up in my stream the most are. I think it must go by watch time or something, but I don't know if it's what. Cement. That sounds way too close to something else. I know Pokemon can spawn up here. Yeah, we're fine. How did it happen before? Ooh, Quick Claw. Could be very handy on certain Pokemon. Growlithe Bellsprout is an abomination. What the fuck, game? Yeah, I'm not actually staying in against something that is quad super effective against Ibarra. No, thank you. Mudkip. That was very close to Mudkip, the name. There you go. Okay. Don't really have a choice. The matter haha, Nate. Yeah, it's just... I've been playing Spider-Man? Yeah, I know. Recipe kind of looks cool. Also, Resh is the first half, so it's Fire, Poison... I don't think I have a ground type move to my name. At the same time, I don't really have coverage for it, to be honest, so it's probably just gonna be Kurogiri again. Good to know you have Dragon Rage, good sir. Admittedly, that youngster went for the scary move, so props to him, I guess. Hallow Lord. That's actually a sick Wailord fusion. I thought all of them would look really stupid. This is the best one I've seen. It almost seems like it could be an evolution of Palisand itself. Like, Harorona? What on earth is that? Oh, it's literally still bug type. Alright, Air Slash. Take KO. Okay, encounter of Route 25, because this is a separate... You know what, do I even have Pokeballs on me? I do not. This is fine. I don't care anymore. I've seen just one too many, and I forgot to buy Pokeballs earlier, so it is what it is. Why did I go for a Mega Drain there? That made no sense. This thing is wait. Fighting Sending Kamakiri, I guess? Just so I'm not constantly relying on Kurogiri. Better. Can you not encounter a legend? I know what you mean, and luckily I didn't have Pokeballs anyway. It's just the thing where it's like, I'm suffering from success. I'm seeing way too many goddamn legendaries, and it's making the game more difficult. Donphan, Pidgeotto, that is gonna be it. There's ground flying, that is an awfully strong combination, if I'm honest. I don't think I'm overly concerned about rollout. Yeah. No one I'm hitting that hard. Vileplume Ditto. Which is grass normal. Why not? Alright. Endeavor could see some player. And then he gets immediately freaking poisoned. Alright, it's antidote time. Alright, Bill's fused himself. Apparently I had the right to refuse Bill there, but that's kind of funny. Why did I not pay attention to the trainers? I think it's just a sign that I'm very tired right now. What's that rat facial? Ew. Get it off my goddamn screen. Great, not Nana as well. Of course, Gabriel, I missed again. I mean, it is straight up a normal type, so Orsfish should do neutral damage. Having her get wiped. Punch for the win. Clefseer. Why did they put Clefable's face on? Sorry, Clef's face on goddamn Arceus. You know. Don't think I care about being ungored into a Magnet Bomb. Oh wait, it moved before me, so it encored my Sucker Punch. That's better. And now, wait a minute, that's so annoying. Am I actually completely blocked off from getting out of here? Because these three idiots? No! I don't want another battle, I want you out my goddamn way. Yeah, I just did. Another wild encounter. It's Dialga again. Guess what? We don't care because we already failed you. Because I'm tired of seeing legendaries. I'm gonna make it to Vermilion, and then I'm probably gonna call the stream there, because I'm just very tired. Dupes Claws! Because I hate when I have to catch the same Pokemon 5 times in a row. Wait a minute, whoa, Miller. Got lucky with the extra dupe there, you haven't bought Pokeballs yet. Now let's go remember our Pokeballs. Okay, 20 Great Balls should hopefully be enough for whatever comes our way. No, I didn't want to use another one. I only did that because I'm an idiot. Snorlax, that's not great with only Great Balls. I know, haha. Why did I swap into that? When Lick is one of the first. I'm hoping with the amount he's increased his bloody special defense? Yeah, that does nothing. Fortunately, I think it actually does too little. Just trying to figure out how I even attempt to start catching this thing. Okay, I think I just have to take a risk here and go with Dragon Breath. Yeah, that's fine actually. Needs it to boost himself again. This is going to be a very long catch sequence. I'll Hail Mary the permeables because I have them. Double paralyzed turn. Oh, come on. I should have expected that. After all, I said double paralyzed. Oh, fuck. I forgot about crits. I forgot about crits. You know what? I'm gonna go down to Route 6 for that encounter. And if I fail again, I will call the stream before I even make it down there because I'm clearly too tired to do this shit. At least I didn't waste any Great Balls on that Snorlax. But it was a pain in my ass, and it's probably going to be Snorlax again here in Route 6. Never mind, it's a trainer first. Alrighty, encounter time for realsies. Oh, fire or oh god, fire Oricorio. Hang on a minute. Oh, stance work, right? Pretty cool. It doesn't seem like this thing has a fire move from what I've seen so far. Should resist Mega Drain enough. Yeah. gross. Why did I throw a great ball? Probably had that with Perman, to be honest. Or an officer, I didn't have it with a great ball. There we go. Recorded. What do we name the fire or choreo? Smoothie? Because I'm fucking beat. Hawks? Sure. Hawks has been added. Oh, fuck. Why can't I repel trainers, man? You know what? Screw it. I don't want to think. But bringing in Kurogiri. Although I will probably still have to think. Danish, so it's dark poison. Yeah, just get rid of magic power. And it has a billion things. Once again, good to know you have Dragon Rage, and good to know I can tank Dragon Rage. Shroomder. Oh, okay, there's a grass. I want to say water, but it's probably actually ice. Fucking leech seed. What in the ever living hell was that? I kind of noticed that there's a vast difference in strength between even like Kamakiri and Kurogiri because of this freaking his Gengar stats drops Kamakiri's whilst I don't have that same shit or anything else. Okay. Time to save. Alright. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna try and actually make this one consistent, so I'll be doing this as a box art as mythical. Yeah, that's true as well. So I'm gonna be trying to do this weekly on a Monday, or I guess Sunday, depending on where you are. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm really tired, but I'll see you all in the next stream. Bye for now.